RGH Creative.
It's like watching a car crash, but with jokes and fuckery.
It's like a group chat, but with microphones and fewer regrets.
It's like karma, but without the satisfaction.
It's like a group text, but you can't mute us.
It's like mixing Red Bull with NyQuil, chaotic energy with chill vibes.
It's like buying organic food, but still microwaving it.
Two minds.
Endless ideas. Absolutely no research. This is the ZRaF Podcast.
This is the episode 7 of the ZRaF Podcast. I'm Rene. That's Zach over there. We're doing a special episode. We want to do more of a sports episode because so much sports is going on. Like, for instance, give me 3 topics that are sports related right now. Like
the
3 things.
NFL draft, the NBA playoffs,
the
NHL playoffs.
The Mavericks in the playoffs. Okay, yeah, but that's what we're going to talk about, stuff like that. So they may be in the playoffs if you're not in the know, like if you're from like Germany or Brazil. The play-ins. Okay, they should have just took the losses to get the draft pick, but it's okay.
I mean, they still have a shot at the number 1 pick, but it's
well, I mean that might be cool as long as they don't pick somebody that's 40. The number 1, they need to on their pick, and they choose a manager. No, that'd be cool if they could.
But I mean, that would be awesome.
Yeah, the fuck Nico Chance. We're going to talk about that.
They're everywhere.
Is his job at risk? If not, should it be? If it is, does he deserve to stay? And what else? I know that you were going to talk about WrestleMania came on. We got to talk about
WrestleMania.
that.
I'm not real knowledgeable about that, but we will go over it.
Yeah, I mean, I know. I watch clips of it.
We did watch WrestleMania.
Yeah, I tend to try to watch the wrestling, the pay-per-views.
And that was the first time I've watched wrestling and been like actually enjoyed it.
Yeah, well, I mean, they've gotten, but when you take it for what it is, you take it as like, okay, this is a soap opera that they wrestle. It's cool. Think about it as entertainment. And COVID helped that a bunch too because they had obviously scripted soap opera type matches. Like The Undertaker appeared behind AJ Styles and then whooped his ass the whole time. And they had like special effects. He used lightning and shit. Like it was cool. Like the Jeff Hardy one we watched. That was wild.
That promo was crazy, bro.
That was WWE, wasn't it?
I don't think so.
Yeah, because TNA.
Was like TNA.
TNA is WWE.
Well, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, that fucking white dude that Randy Orton wrestled at WrestleMania was that he's from TNA.
Dude?
Yeah, he's from TNA.
What was his name?
I have no clue, but we're gonna know his name soon, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You're tuned into the ZRaF Podcast, and Zach has some shit to get off of his chest. Just like his March Madness picks, these takes may not age well. This is the Broken Bracket.
All right, so yes, this is Zach, and this is a special edition of the Broken Bracket. And we did want to just say that thank you for viewing. Seems like, it's been a little while since we've been here, but welcome back. Grab a nice cold beverage and
fuck Nico Harrison.
And fuck Nico Harrison.
Yeah, I can't help it. It's an utterance.
No, but first off, did want to, go over maybe the hottest thing for me right now is the NFL draft, of course.
Yeah, how Sanders he was the first pick, right?
Well,
first round draft pick.
We'll go over that, of course. Right? But you do see all probably the Cowboys shit around here, big Cowboys fan. So first did want to go over the Cowboys draft.
How'd they do?
I personally think they had a great draft.
Other people too.
Oh yeah, I mean
they got analysts that said they braided them at so-and-so, right? Like ESPN
so I'm glad
did it.
You brought that up. So looks like I did note this down. So
told you I studied.
NFL Network did give them an A-. Okay.
That's
a decent grade.
Badass.
Pro Football Focus gave them an A+.
All right.
I mean, they don't know everything, but I'll take that.
Okay.
Looks like Sports Illustrated B+.
The one with the women.
Yeah, the swimsuit.
Do they still do that?
I don't know, dude.
I've seen. It seems like they.
I've seen a magazine in years.
But do they still do that?
Yeah,
no,
that's a good question.
It's got to be like a.
It's like a newsletter.
Yeah,
online.
Subscribe. Yeah, type shit. Yeah.
You got to pay to get behind the paywall.
You had to pay anyway. You just had to go pay $45 for the magazine. Now you do it online, so you can jerk off in peace.
The last good magazine was fucking Game Informer.
That makes sense. But I had Tips and Tricks magazines.
Really?
Tips and Tricks was my name.
Those were good too.
Big code books and stuff.
I remember those.
Yeah, when we actually now listen, ladies and gentlemen, we used to have to get codes from an actual book that we had to open up and find alphabetically the game, and then find the 1, 2, or 3 part of the game, and then find the codes, and then input the codes like that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then we also used to have to use Game Sharks and shit. That was
cool. Well, you had to have a secondary device to then inject, I guess you would call it, the code into the game.
Yeah, I remember this is totally off topic, but I remember I used to get like Charizard and teach him like water moves and
yeah,
shit.
On a Pokemon, not yellow version, everyone, the Game Boy Color ones, it was on, I think I did it to blue. And when you go up to the Vermilion City or whatever, you go to the tree, you cut it down, you put this item and this item, and you move it like that, you duplicate it, then you go and you crawl and you catch the Pokemon that doesn't have a number, which was Lugia.
Was it?
Before
no.
Lugia was
and
Lugia.
That, I think it was Mew.
No, it was in the water. It was a water Pokemon.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was Lugia.
Maybe.
But you never got to see the number. It's missing though.
Are you talking about the Cinnabar Island one that was level 99?
Missing though. That shit would.
I read that it was Mew, I think, but
anyway, it would wreak havoc on your save file.
Mhm.
Like shit would start glitching out weird, and like after you use it so much, but you didn't care because you had a level 100 Bulbasaur that you didn't evolve.
You do it on the rare candies and just keep using them, and then they like don't obey you and shit because you don't have the right badges.
Because they're too strong.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think that's possible because you wouldn't be able to get to Cinnabar Island without. Actually, no, you would. You would just have to surf there. Sorry, guys. I know too much about Pokemon. No, but yeah. Anyways, Mel Kiper did give us a B in the Cowboy
Okay,
shirt,
back to that.
And
Go
I
ahead.
don't like Mel Kiper that much, but
who?
Fuck, he's a
Mackay Pfeiffer from 8 Mile.
Mel Kiper. He's a real renowned fucking analyst.
Okay, somebody will know who he is.
Yeah, everybody
fuck
knows.
you.
If you know anything about football, you know who Mel Kiper is.
Cool.
But anyways, I will go over our picks now. So the first pick, we did get Tyler Booker, who is a guard. And I actually love that pick.
Yeah.
I mean,
what
some
is he?
people hate
A
it
guard? What does a guard do?
He guards. He's a offensive lineman.
Yeah, but like so offensive. I'm
yeah,
saying
he's
I
trying to
didn't know.
block. My bad, I know. But he's trying to block. You know, he's
so he stops people from getting to the quarterback.
Yeah, and from the running back too. You know?
Nice. Okay, cool.
Knocking motherfuckers down.
That's so he's one of the big truckers.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So second pick was Donovan Eziaraku, which I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, but he's a pass rusher, so he's trying to get to the quarterback.
Nice.
And
so
he had like 16 and a half
Who
sacks.
do we have that does that now?
Michael Parsons.
There you go. I know. Okay, cool.
And we lost DeMarcus Lawrence, who's been on the league.
Fuck him.
Team
No, I'm
for
just
a long
kidding. That's
time.
cool. Hope he does good.
But no, hopefully he does good because he had really good grades. Zach got a tremendous grade for that one. That was a steal, apparently.
No, for what?
The great, like getting that dude at
was that the guy
round.
that saw that? Yeah, they were like, I can't believe it took this long for him to go.
Yeah, that's one of them.
I remember that.
And Yeah, actually, you might be talking about our next pick, which
Go
was
ahead.
in the third round. He's a cornerback. His name is Shavon Revel Jr. He was actually projected by some to be the number 1 corner in the draft, but unfortunately, he did tear his ACL or MCL.
Ooh, so we AD'd him?
So he's kind of like recovering right now, but I did see that our doctor, the team doctor, is who performed his surgery. So if anybody knows, the most about it, it's going to be us.
So we bought him.
No.
Yeah,
we
hey,
drafted him.
man, you want your knee fixed for real? Come on over here.
I mean,
A
you
little
didn't
bit of
have a
payola.
pick to who
All you got to do is let
drafted
Jerry Jones measure your dick.
to.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. Yeah.
And then we did take Jaden Blue, which he's a running back from Texas. He was actually really, really fast, I heard. Only negative I've heard.
That
with
sounds
him.
racist.
I don't know a lot about him. I didn't watch a lot of Texas. Just joking. Fuck
We get it.
Texas.
You don't know anybody.
Fuck Texas. Fuck Texas. No, I'm just joking. He's a good pass catcher. He's
Okay.
really quick. Only problem I've read on him is he kind of has a
How many people
tendency
how many
to drop
players
the
do you
ball.
get? Sorry to interrupt you. How many players do you get in the draft? Is it like 12, 5?
Usually there's 7 rounds. You'll get 7 picks, but based on trades and shit, you'll get
Mm-hmm.
compensatory picks. So from other teams. So then, yeah, I mean, the Cowboys, for instance, this year had 9 picks. And we'll go over the next 2. Shamar James, linebacker. We got Ajani Cornelius, offensive tackle. Jay Toya, a defensive tackle, which that was another one that got really, really good grades. So excited about that one. Phil Moffa, another running back, which we drafted 2 running backs. That's great. We needed running backs really bad. We had some older, not good, injury-prone running backs. So fuck them. And then the last pick was Tommy King Basote as a defensive tackle. So I overall think was a great draft. Only thing we did not do was get a receiver, and that's kind of upsetting. We need a wide receiver too. But
We got a coach, right? But he hadn't played yet.
yeah, the coach is his first game.
Okay.
It would be his first season, I mean.
Cool.
But I hope there's a couple receivers out there that I'd like to
Did we get a
pick up.
quarterback?
We traded for a quarterback.
because I know we got rid of Cooper Rush,
Yeah.
right?
No,
Yeah.
he left.
We couldn't afford him or something?
We traded for a quarterback. He is actually a pretty good quarterback. We did actually trade for a backup quarterback before the draft. His name is Joe Milton.
Yeah.
He the one game I saw him in played really well.
Who did he come from?
Like what
What
team?
team?
The
Yeah.
Patriots. He
Oh,
played for
okay. Then
Alabama
he's
in
got to be
college.
okay. Yeah, he got to be all right. Because play when Belichick was there?
No,
Oh, that sucks.
he only played last
If
year.
you could get to learn from him. But no, that's cool. I mean, he's always playing for the Patriots when they sucked then, right?
Something about Belichick, man. I saw a recent interview with him and his girlfriend.
Yeah, you
or
said it was
whatever.
weird, right?
Yeah, it's just such a weird feeling, man.
Yeah, I mean, if
And
you're
she-
like 70-something, you get some bomb from a 20-year-old, you're going to do what she tells you to do.
I
That's
mean,
just-
I don't condone, like, if you're fucking 50 years old, 40 years old, 70 years old, get with the woman that's 35 or older, please. But whatever. That's another subject for another day. I just think it's creepy. Whatever. Leo DiCaprio, you're a great actor, but come on, man.
I got shit I want to do. I don't got time to be scrolling on TikTok hating on grown fucking men that are not even paying attention to 18-year-olds. Yeah.
When I was 25, I don't remember what I was doing. I had a kid at 25. I had a kid.
Had a good time.
I didn't technically have the kid myself, but I have a kid.
Oh.
But anyways, that was the Cowboys draft.
Yeah, what's that? Go ahead.
The biggest story of that
draft.
Yeah,
Deion Sanders' the son, right?
Yeah,
he fucked that up for him, didn't he?
To that. I mean, he was projected to be the number 2 quarterback taken a lot of times. Yeah. Some people even had him number 1 apparently.
So who was above him?
Cam Ward is the best quarterback.
Where'd he go? Is that the one that you showed me I play football?
Yeah.
He deserves it.
Yeah, you saw that video. Yeah. So Shador was talking to him like, hey, bro, let's make a song. And Cam Ward is like, I play football. He's like, come on, man, let's make a song. I play football.
Yeah, I didn't know that was Sanders that was trying to make him make a song. I thought it was some rapper, like some streamer.
He makes music apparently.
Yeah, so he didn't even give me football vibes. He gave me streamer vibes. That's what he needs to do. He's not going to play ball.
I mean, so he's a good quarterback. I don't think he's the greatest. I mean, but he did break the NCAA record for completion percentage. So, I mean, that does count for something. But it's just it's his ego.
Arrogance.
It's conceitedness. His father, it doesn't help. I mean, Deion helped us win championships.
Didn't he talk shit about the team he ended up signing to?
Yeah. So, thank you for bringing that. Damn, Rene, look at you. So, he did say something about Joe Flacco. He made some negative comment about Joe Flacco. And let me just clarify. I'm talking about Deion made that.
He put his foot in his mouth. Yeah.
And then, bam, what happens? 5th round, he finally gets taken.
Yeah. So, the 5th round, he got signed, huh?
Yeah.
That's wild.
They drafted a quarterback already before.
So, he's not going to start?
There's a chance, but I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, why would you not play the dude you just signed first?
So they went from like not having really any quarterbacks, right, to now they have Deshaun Watson, which you know who that is, probably the massage.
I've heard of him.
They have Kenny Pickett, which is Kenny Pick 6 is what I call him. He's trash. They have Joe Flacco, which was
I've heard of him. He was a Raven, right, or something?
Oh, yeah, he was great, yeah. I mean, he won a Super Bowl with them. Not great.
Flacco? I've heard Flacco. I think Flak Jacket when I hear him.
But, yeah, he won a championship with them. Then they have Shaduki Sanders, and then they have Dylan Gabriel, which they drafted Dylan Gabriel ahead of him, which is crazy. So many quarterbacks were taken ahead of him, bro. It was insane. It was kind of sad at one point.
Probably some kind of like line drawn in the sand amongst the owners because they do that. And he disrespected one of them, and one of them was like, "Fuck that kid." He goes, "Everybody, fuck that kid."
Yeah, like let's stand up against him.
Everybody's looking around and they're like, "Shit, fuck that kid." You know, like you have to do what the OG says. There's one of them that's above, or they all agree. They're like, "Look, there's one owner that's like the cool cat. I don't know who it is, but he's the one that like, if he were to walk away, everything would fall apart. Or he knows something and knows something." There's like probably one or maybe two people that are like, we run this, y'all listen to me. You know, and then the other ones are majority shareholders or whatever. But like, not just in like I'm talking about team owners, but they're all in cahoots. Like they're basically modern day slave owners, like dead ass.
They're clicked up, bro.
Yeah. So like if one of them says like the leader, the cool one, like the alpha of the squad is like, we're not doing business with that boy.
No.
Then you don't do business with that boy. Even if you're like, bro, he's a really good quarterback. He's a what? Yeah, you're right. He sucks. You know what I mean? Like you got to agree with the people. If not, they blackball you. It's like saying don't piss off Jay-Z in the music business. Exact same thing.
Yeah, he'll fucking blackball you.
He can just tell people we don't work with him no more, and you're like, fuck, I can't work with anybody.
I mean, it was sad though to see him drop that much.
Was it sad or humbling?
It was very humbling.
We'll see how he takes it. See what he does.
Yeah. Now, if he responds from this, if he comes back, works hard every day, puts his foot in the ground, shuts his mouth,
up.
And plays.
I play football.
Performs, then all the respect to him, bro. You deserve. I mean, you played great your whole career. You know, you deserve to be where you are.
He got famous too quick.
You just gotta prove it. Yeah, just don't. You can't rely on your celebrity. Rely on just the cockiness.
You gotta rely on your talent. Yeah, and you're not just your talent, your character
and hard work. You gotta put in hard work, bro. That's what. And that's one thing I read is that the Giants gave him like. Remember, I told you like they gave him something to study. He didn't even study it when he came back.
Yeah, he thought he didn't have to. Just give me the ball.
Yeah, like that's not going to work in the NFL.
Yeah, you do that after you go to the NFL and you prove that you can do it. Then you can act arrogant. Like Tom Brady, he didn't act arrogant when he got signed. I know, I bet he didn't. But when we went out there and he won like 6 rings or whatever it was, they're gonna. Tom, what do you think? You know what I mean? Like what do you think we should do? That's when you do it. When you prove yourself. He didn't. What do you call it? Like You do your dirt. Like, that sounds like gangster shit,
your
though.
stripes type shit.
Yeah, exactly. He had to earn it. He had nothing under his belt
except college.
It's funny
that you brought up Tom Brady is because that's who was projected to take him for a minute was the Raiders, who Tom Brady is a part owner of. So.
I didn't know that. Yeah. That's cool. But and then Brady's like, no, we don't. Yeah, because Brady is part of that squad. You know what I mean? Like, nah, bro. They said we couldn't. You know, the NFL guys.
Apparently, he's real cool, Dion and.
Yeah, but not cool enough to betray the billionaire franchise company that's helping him do what he's doing.
Especially when he's a minority owner.
He'd lose everything. He'd lose his announcement job, all that shit.
Yeah.
They'd me to him. Them Epstein photos would come out, and I'm just kidding.
All of the above.
Right. You know, they'd do him dirty, bro. They'd wash his ass.
But yeah, I mean, hopefully, like I said, I'll cheer for his ass if he shows up.
I'm going to watch. I think that's what he cares about.
And since we're talking about football, this is a great time to
You better have a Deion Sanders card.
No. Which camera?
When you take that off, we can't hear it. I don't know. Put it in front of the GoPro. And then you can talk to it. You need to be talking into your camera. What do you want? What am I saying? What is it? A CD Lamb. Rookie autograph card. And then it's a number 12 out of 20. And then we got Devon A-Chain. Rookie. Patch auto. And that is number 72 out of 199. 72 out of 199. All right. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do from now on? If you're gonna stand up and do that, I'm gonna connect the third microphone and you can hold it. You can pick it up, turn it on, and use it.
Or I could have just picked this one up.
You could have took it out of there, yeah.
So, I mean, that's about it with the NFL draft and football for now.
What's next?
So I think now we should go over one of the other hottest things in the league, of course, is the NBA playoffs, which sadly.
When do the Mavericks play somebody else to win? What's going on? When is Luka coming back?
Bro,
no, I'm just kidding.
Fuck you. No, I'm just joking.
Are the Mavericks still in it?
No, they're out.
Okay.
They lost.
I mean, we knew that because they have like nobody playing. Like,
yeah.
I don't even think they expected to get into the play-ins, right?
Healthy, but
they weren't even supposed to go there.
Besides Kyrie, of course, and then AD got hurt that last game, but he played good before he got hurt. But anyways, fuck the Mavericks. We're done talking about them for the season. They're over with. Fuck Nico. Go die. No, I'm just joking. Sorry, don't die. Or if you want to, I don't really give a fuck.
What about Nico though? After they didn't just do the fire Neo chance in basketball games. They did in other events too.
They've done it in all kinds of events I've seen.
So, what's your take on that? Should they keep him?
No.
Aside from the trade, is he a shitty GM?
I mean, at this point, are we just in it so deep? Should we just fucking see it through?
What do you mean?
Just see what he
just go. Do you keep him?
See what his vision is from here? No, we shouldn't.
Okay. I mean, if that's why I'm asking. I don't have a dog in this fight. But what happened? What are you doing? The dude just got up and ran away. But yeah, I don't have a dog in the fight, so I was trying to get his opinion, but he walked off to go cry. Unless you're gonna get a gun. I got a gun too, bitch. Don't bring one in here. I'll shoot you. You won't make it around the corner. I think he's putting his bra on. Okay. I don't know where to put that one. Oh, you got a camera on. You look right there. Look at the computer. There you go. That's the camera you should be pimping to. This one. That's the one you should show. Yeah, because that was the easiest to zoom in.
I shouldn't have dropped it. I can cut it. Just wanted to show y'all I have changed my loyalty to the Lakers. No, I'm just joking. Just supporting Luka. Simply as that.
It was a Luka jersey then?
Yeah. I mean, could you not tell?
Yeah, of course. But I just wanted you to tell people what if not everybody's watching?
That was a Luka Doncic jersey. And apparently that sounds like John Morant.
Oh, yeah. Luka Doncic.
Good shout out to Caleb Presley. That was a good interview.
That was a good interview.
Oh, yeah. That interview came out. If you have not seen the Caleb Presley interview with Luka, go watch that shit. Did mention before I like that dude a lot. He's funny. But anyways, NBA update, the playoffs, the teams that are actually in it and that matter right now. So first off, I did want to start with, some heartbreaking news yesterday. So the game was 129. The Pacers won against the Bucks yesterday to 103. So it was a, pretty big ass whooping. But the worst news from that is Damian Lillard tore his Achilles. And he's like 33,
is that a Maverick?
Years old. No.
I was about to say. Bucks. Is that what happened on TV?
Probably, yeah.
When I was leaving?
Yeah, I think so.
Black dude.
He's out for...
Yeah, but he got up and walked off. He had a torn Achilles when he walked
you're
off the
talking
court.
about Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
Bro. Yeah, never mind.
I'm about to say that dude got up and walked off. He's got a
No.
fucking huge dick.
No.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Anthony Edwards ended up going off that game. But yeah, anyways, that's sad. So prayers up for him.
Yeah,
hopefully
sure, yeah.
he recovers quickly and hopefully he's able to play basketball again. If not, it was a great career, but Kyrie's better than you. Anyways, the Pacers are up 3-1. So next game, if they win, the Bucks
What's Steph Curry's thing? What is it? What is he doing?
So I'm glad you brought that up. And they actually played tonight. We actually just saw the end of that game. The Pacers ended up winning 109-106 against the Rockets.
How many
And
points
now-
did Steph Curry do?
Now they have a 3-1 lead. So if they win one more game, then of course they advance to the next round of the playoffs. Which
Okay, so who's your pick? Who to go?
sadly, the Mavericks did not make it. But Steph Curry had 17 points
I
tonight.
didn't think you were gonna have that info. That's what's up.
Steph Curry had 17. It's not a great game. Jimmy Butler at 27. He actually started out kind of cold, so he ended up going off. And this is the most interesting one, which I was very high on this dude when he got drafted. I thought he was going to be good, but he just hasn't really performed much. But Brandon Podziemski had a career game. He had 26 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. So
Okay,
shout out to him for that.
who's he on?
The Warriors.
Okay, so who do you choose to go to the finals, like playoffs? Who and who? The Lakers against.
Who do I really think will go to the finals?
Yeah,
Or who do I want to?
I mean,
I'll give you both.
the Mavs are out, dude.
So who I think will go, which is just the logical thing, which I hate them to death, both teams, Thunder Celtics.
Okay,
Now
who's
who do
the
I
Thunder?
want
Is that Porzingis, the Thunder? Who's the Thunder?
No, he's on the Celtics.
Oh, okay, cool.
The Thunder's SGA. I hate him. But
Who's that?
if it had my choice, honestly, if it was my choice, it would be probably the Lakers, just so Luka would have a chance to get a ring, versus the Knicks, because Jalen Brunson played for the Mavs as well. So it'd either be that or the Lakers versus the Pistons.
I want the Lakers to go, because I think it'd be good for Luka to go and win and like do really good, like sweep whoever they play, like bad, like upset big time, like fuck this team up, and just so he can just send Nico a bag of ape shit. You know what I mean? Should he be fired if that happens?
I mean, yeah.
That proves that he was wrong. That just proves that Luka can play with LeBron.
I mean, Luka has not been playing great defense at all
with the Lakers.
In the playoffs, yeah.
Then what makes him? I mean, anytime I see videos of him, he's doing great.
So yeah, I mean, he's been so the second to last game he had was 6, so he didn't have like a great game. But last game he played good. He had like a lot of points, but I think he had like 1 rebound or 2 rebounds and 1 assist, and that's
has he cooked anybody like he cooked
Luka,
us,
bro? It's just not Luka.
Yeah,
I mean, he had a lot of points. He's been having points, but I don't know, man. It's just weird. It's like now that he's not in the role like he was before, like he's not getting as many rebounds and assists.
He's like the second.
Shit. I don't know. He might be the number 1 option, but he's more of like a scorer. I don't know, man. Anyways, shout out Luka. We hope you do good. Do you know what the NBA wants the championship to be?
Who?
The Lakers versus the Celtics, because that's the 2 most fucking notable.
Oh, it's him and his buddy, right?
Who?
It'd be Luka versus Porzingis or whatever his name is.
Yeah,
right?
but I don't know if they're ever actually too close. But I'm just saying it would, because that's the Lakers, which is the biggest. The Lakers and the Celtics are the biggest franchises in the NBA. They have the most history, most championships, everything.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the NBA would eat that up.
That'd
and
be
the
great.
NBA needs that at this point. We've talked
Yeah,
about
their
that
ratings
later.
are down. Yeah, the ratings are down. They were doing better because of the trades and stuff, like the weird shit. That's what I think that had to do with, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what everybody thinks.
Yeah,
Shit,
they
at
just
this
do it
point,
for
maybe the
notoriety.
WNBA will come up with Caitlin Clark and Paige Beckers. No,
Right whenever cars can drive themselves. Oh wait.
No, they already can.
Yeah, no, but
sit down. I got something to tell you.
That's best. So when's the next basketball game on from today? What's today? Today's Saturday. No, Monday.
I think there's 3 games on tomorrow.
Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. It's about to be Tuesday.
So the Bucks and Pacers play Game 5 tomorrow, which that's an elimination game.
Is it tomorrow or Tuesday?
Tomorrow's Tuesday.
Tomorrow's still. Yeah, we haven't slept yet. Tomorrow's still Tuesday.
Okay, yeah.
Continue.
And then it looks like the Pistons play the Knicks at 6:30.
Okay.
The Magic play the Celtics at Game 5 at 7:30. I don't know. I'm sorry, I can't talk. And then the Clippers and Nuggets play.
All right. Picks for those games. Who do you think's gonna win?
All right, so I say the Pacers will probably put it into the Bucks' misery.
Okay. Are they winning?
And then hopefully Giannis will come join the Mavs in the offseason. And then the Pistons and Knicks, I'm going to go Pistons tomorrow.
Okay.
Magic Celtics to end it. They'll put them out of the misery too. And then Clippers Nuggets. The Nuggets need a win. No, they're tied 2-2. Sorry. The Lakers play on Wednesday at 9:00, of course. It's always a late game. So the next thing we want to go over real quick, and we're just going to segue from one playoffs into another playoffs. People do like hockey a lot, so.
Yeah, the Stars played tonight, didn't they?
The Stars did play tonight, and they had an amazing game.
Good. How many fights?
Give me 1 minute. I don't know how many fights right now. Ask me.
I thought you found that out.
Nuh-uh. I don't think they keep stats on that.
Really?
I don't know.
We're going to start doing that from now on.
Yeah, bro, it doesn't.
Are there stats for NHL fights?
In the 2024-2025 NHL season, there were 300 fights involving 267 players. Mathieu Olivier led with 15 fights, and the Nashville Predators had the most team fights at 37.
Okay, how many fights did the Dallas Stars have this season?
The Dallas Stars had 10 fights during the 2024-2025 regular season, according to hockeyfights.com.
All right, so we'll go ahead and go over the playoff series. So the Panthers won today, so they're up 3-1 against the Lightning. The Vegas Golden Knights are tied 2-2 versus the Wild. Maple Leafs are up 3-1 versus the Senators. The Jets versus the Blues are they're tied 2-2. Sorry, can't even talk. The Hurricanes are up 3-1 versus the Devils. The Kings are tied with the Oilers 2-2, and the Capitals are up 3-1 with the Canadiens. Now, I didn't mention the Stars because, of course, save the best for last. The Stars did win 6-2 today. That's what it was. They got an empty netter at the end. I forgot. So it looks like Wyatt Johnston scored 2 goals, had 1 assist. Mason Marchment had 1 goal. Rope Hintz had 1 goal, 1 assist. And then Ratinen, which that's the dude we traded for, late in the season, had 1 goal, 2 assists. So way to step up. Stars are up 3-2 now, going to Denver to close it down.
The potential to go to the Stanley Cup?
They would go to the second round. Yeah, but of course
That's cool. Sweet. Hopefully they do like quadruple overtime like that. I remember that I was a kid.
But I have they probably can't see it, but there's a car
with that fucking camera
a ticket up there. I actually went to the 1999 game, the playoff game.
It wasn't like 7
or something like I was like 8, but I didn't go to the actual Stanley Cup Finals, but I went to a Stanley Cup playoff game, and that's the year they won the Stanley Cup. So just saying. And
hell yeah,
I mean, so hockey. We're excited. I mean, honestly, the NBA playoffs haven't been that interesting to me. There's been a lot of blowouts and stuff, but NHL seems to be a lot more competitive and a lot more fun to watch. I'm not even going to lie.
Yeah, no, for sure. You know what else has been fun to watch?
What?
WWE, WrestleMania came on. You got to talk about that too. Don't forget that. WrestleMania. There was a lot of upsets this year, man. Like, I know you just started getting back into it, but there's no better time to do it than WrestleMania, right?
Yeah, it was fun. It was entertaining.
It was entertaining. I mean, John Cena's a bad guy now. He's trying hard and he's doing a shitty job. Like, 'cause people can't hate him. Like they like, and he's a nice guy. Like, there's already been leaked videos of him at like a DJ concert. Like,
I don't think he's doing a shitty job.
No, he's doing a great job. It's really entertaining. But there's a video of him coming on.
Tape? No.
There was it was like at a nightclub in Vegas when WrestleMania was on, and he's thanking everybody for coming out. Like, bro, you're supposed to knock shit around. Like, go, like grab the thing, unplug it, and walk off. But he's not used to being a dick. Like, The Rock would have unplugged and walked off.
Yeah, but you saw when he was like walking down, everybody was saying, "Thank you, Cena." He couldn't even help but smile, of course.
Yeah. Well, he really couldn't help it because
it's him.
Yeah, but then that's the same thing happened to Hulk Hogan when they were trying to sell him as a bad guy when he was Hollywood Hogan, and he fought The Rock, and they were trying to put The Rock over as a good guy. Anytime Hogan would do a move, the crowd would erupt and like cheer for him and stuff. And he's saying that he's talking to The Rock like, "Bro, we got to convert the crowd," and he'd do something like kick him in the nuts, and the crowd would still chant for him. It's like when you're on the villain's side, yeah, he's killing people, it's wrong, but they're assholes, you know what I mean? So you kind of want to cheer for the bad guy,
That's kind of, I'm glad you said that. So that brings us to another match, which of course, like I said, I'm just getting back into it, but that was that Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins and CM Punk.
Seth Rollins, yeah, and then Paul Heyman.
When did they start doing like multiple people for championships like that?
That wasn't a championship. That had nothing to do with. That was nothing.
That was for the WWE championship.
No, it wasn't.
Was it not?
No. Jey Uso won the WWE championship. The Undisputed Championship
That's what
was
it
John
was.
Cena and Cody Rhodes.
Oh.
John Cena dethroned Cody Rhodes and took the belt from him. Cody Rhodes took the belt from Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns' shit is falling apart all around him.
So I thought Seth Rollins is some kind of champion now.
He was the world heavyweight champion, the new belt, but he got it taken from somebody. Took it from him, and then
Monday or what?
No, this was a while back. This was on the road to WrestleMania. Yeah, but no, that match had nothing to do with the belt. Now, granted, that person will probably fight. Seth Rollins will probably figure out a way to fight John Cena, and he'll win it because that's the bigger belt, the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship.
Bro, I'm so.
Remember how John Cena said they'll make a tinfoil belt?
Yeah.
He was referring to that, to the one that Jey Uso won. Yeah, but it's a nothing. It's not a nothing belt. It means a lot, but it's like an interim belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, like eventually they'll combine them. They had the Universal Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship, but they combined it into the one that Roman Reigns had, the one that Cody Rhodes had.
Bro, I'm so confused now.
Yeah, it's very confusing. I don't even really understand it. But yeah, Seth Rollins, and then Paul Heyman betrayed everybody. I mean, like he went into Seth Rollins thing, but I want to know like how long were they in cahoots? Like, has it been for a long time, or was it like on the fly? I don't know. You know,
However long Triple H has wanted it to be.
Then 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, exactly. However long he decides to write it.
Yeah.
But no, it was cool. I think it's good. I think it's good because I don't like CM Punk. This is gonna be like the LeBron.
I've never liked him.
It's gonna be like LeBron all over again. What do they call him? They call him bronzesexuals.
Seth Rollins was a champion.
Yeah, CM Punk his fans are crazy. But yeah, he was a dick. He was arrogant. Like, and he picked up his ball and left.
And went and tried to fight MMA and didn't do good.
Yeah, but he did MMA first and he sucked because he can't really fight.
Well, no, he did wrestling and then MMA and then went back to wrestling.
He went back, but he didn't go back to WWE because they wouldn't have him. He went back to a different brand, a competing brand. And when he got absorbed, he's like, "Can I still come play?" And they were like, "Yeah, come on." And yeah, like, come on, bro. It's because he's a draw. He brings people, bro. People like him. And don't get me wrong, he's a good wrestler. You saw the match. Those are three of the best wrestlers in the industry. Then they did it good. They sold most of the stuff pretty well. It looked decent. They had some. They didn't pull any punches. They were really hitting each other. Like they were doing it as good as they could do.
I kind of like Seth Rollins as
I like his
fucking villain. Yeah,
that's what he does. That's his character. He's like Deadpool, but not like the Joker. That's a good way to describe him. And if you look at his build up to WrestleMania, he's been trying to do that. He wants to burn it down and start it over. I mean, hence his music, but he wants to. Like what they say, like, remember that scene in The Dark Knight where Alfred was talking about the Joker? Because Batman's like, I don't understand why he's doing what he's doing. He's not going to get it. He burned all the money. He's not going to get anything from it. And he looked at me and said, some people just do it because they want to watch the world burn.
Watch the world burn.
That's what Seth Rollins is doing right now.
That kind of gave me chills.
They ask him, they go, well, like, why are you doing this? Because you want the belt? We weren't fighting for a belt. I'm doing this because fuck you guys. That's why. Because if you look at on paper, Seth Rollins has done more for the WWE than Randy Orton's the only one that's done more. Randy Orton Randy Orton is like the new Undertaker. Rock left.
I know, but he did. How much did he do?
No, behind the scenes, he's done a bunch. But I'm talking about wrestling. Hogan. No, but I'm talking about recently though.
Okay,
the new generation.
I thought you meant all together.
Not all together. No, but the new generation. Seth Rollins is the new Rock. He is the new Stone Cold. He's the one that's gonna every day, every week he's out there wrestling. Roman Reigns wrestled at pay-per-views. And then talked all week. He wrestled once a year, like once a pay-per-view, once every 3-4 months. Seth Rollins is out there getting his ass whooped every day, wrestling, trying to do it. He's really about it. Like Seth Rollins will wrestle a nobody and let the nobody beat him to help their character. Like he's a team player big time. That's why Triple H likes him so much. Like if he says, look, bro, you're gonna go out there and you're gonna lose to this chick, okay? Now look. You're gonna lose to her, but and they give it to her, whatever, and they're like, okay, cool. And I think he sold Becky Lynch before he married her. I'm not sure. I got to look that up. And I know he sold somebody because the man, she fought dudes. Like that was why she got her character.
That was her thing, yeah.
Yeah, and I know she broke Ronda Rousey, her and The Rock, because she was supposed to fight The Rock, and then The Rock's like, nah. And Ronda Rousey was in the crowd, and she had a big draw because she was there. They pulled her up onto the stage, and she did decent. And they were like, hey, what are you doing lately? No,
really? It wasn't planned?
They was planned, but it was like on the fly. Yeah. Like they made it up like improv. Like she was supposed to interact in the match, but they didn't plan on her becoming a staple character. And then she's like, I can do that. And that's why a lot of the wrestlers on the inside don't like her a lot. Didn't like her because it was given to her because of her fame. Like Jake Paul, and he did good. Yeah, no, Jake or Logan? No, Logan. Logan Paul. My bad. I get him confused. But this one now.
Yeah, he did pretty good at WrestleMania.
He's a great wrestler, bro. He's a really good wrestler. Like entertainer. He does high flying moves. He had the drone. The drone was cool.
That was cool shit.
The drone was badass.
That was badass.
Yeah, how he let it go and then caught it again.
Yeah.
That was player.
We said we were gonna not talk about the pause, but we're doing it.
Well,
so
yeah, you can't not talk. I mean, it was
glad we are.
WrestleMania. Yeah.
But no, the drone was badass.
His whole
Sick.
interest was good.
Yeah,
I like
cool.
his character. He's playing that
A villain too, kind of.
Well, he's playing that "fuck you, pay me" character.
Mhm.
Like I'm gonna do what I want to do, and y'all still gonna watch it because that's what y'all do.
Exactly.
I like it. You know what? The faction thing that Seth Rollins is building, he's building like a new evolution. I could totally see. It'd be great if this is the conspiracy.
And Brock.
WWE is really big on this. Fandom is really big on conspiracy theories and guessing what's going to happen. I think it'd be great if Logan Paul somehow joined their staple. Because right now it's Braun Breaker, Scott Steiner's son, Big Papa Pump. That's his son.
No,
Yeah, everybody knows who he is. If you look him up, you'll know who he is. And so Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker. So he's got the triple. Seth Rollins is the Triple H.
Paul Heyman.
Braun Breaker would be the Batista. And now they need the Randy Orton, which I think could be Logan Paul because he's down. He's a good wrestler. He's textbook great. And he can sell. And him and Seth Rollins would go great together because they're both celebrity as fuck. Like, I think that'd be good, but we'll see what happens, you know?
Perfect.
Yeah. The women's championship changed hands. Did Rhea Ripley did not win? No, she didn't. No, it didn't change hands. Yeah, but she didn't lose. She didn't lose. She didn't win. She didn't get pinned.
Who got pinned? The other one?
The other chick, yeah. So she didn't lose. She just didn't win.
Who was the other chick? The blonde girl, right?
Yeah, no, yeah, it was no, that was Charlotte Flair and Tiffany.
No, the one. Becky
Lynch.
that
was tag team. Yeah, we should have been more prepared for this.
Never mind. The blonde chick was the tag team?
No, I think there was a blonde in that too.
The one that dated Dominic Mysterio?
That's oh my God. I know her too because she's hot. Liv Morgan. I can cut the rest of that out.
Was she the third one or was she the tag team? She might have been in the tag team.
No. Shoot. No, yeah, she wasn't in a tag team. Yeah, I think because it was Liv Morgan and that big bitch.
Becky Lynch was in the tag team.
Yeah, Becky Lynch was the other because the buildup of the tag team match was she was going to challenge the tag team champ, the one with the wings. She was challenging the tag team champion, but she didn't have a partner. She couldn't find a partner. Nobody would help her. And then Becky Lynch came back. It was an unannounced partner, and it was Becky Lynch coming back from being injured.
Yeah,
that's why the crowd erupted so much. And it was a WrestleMania moment. So she came back, and then she betrayed her on Raw. Because she lost. She didn't win. The girl didn't do what she was supposed to do and help her win.
So
they did win, and then they lost it on Monday.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
Can we differentiate between a loss and a win? I don't see how
look,
it's not a loss if you're not getting pinned because you're still not getting the win.
No, it's not. You get pinned, you take an L. You're in a match and somebody else gets pinned, you didn't win.
Hot take: you should both get an L.
No, that's not how wrestling works.
That's like playing golf.
No, it's not.
I'm just saying, like, let's say me and you and Brendan go play golf, right? And I finish third, you finish second. So you're telling me you didn't lose, you just didn't win?
Correct. That makes sense. Like, you only get a loss if you get pinned. That's not you know what? Ask Rhea Ripley if she lost. And she's gonna tell you no.
She's gonna say yeah.
And it's not like a Sean O'Malley I didn't lose. Like, he lost.
Okay, yeah.
Hot take.
Speaking of which, that's a good segue.
UFC segue. There we go.
UFC, I like that a lot. So Sean O'Malley is actually
he's supposed to fight
again.
So, yeah. Okay, that was his number 2 loss, right?
Who do you have in that? Number 2 after Cheeto Vera, yeah.
I want to say Sean because he wants it more. But Mirab, was it a close fight? Was it a close fight?
No,
yes,
Mirab was all in the member.
I don't remember much of it. Did he whoop his ass?
I mean,
big
he had him on the ground the whole time.
That's probably all he trained since then.
Yeah.
So the defense is going to be.
But even no matter how much you train for that, Mirab,
he's a different beast. Yeah, it's like trying to train for a Khabib.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe if Sean O'Malley could keep the distance, throw some. He
has
a chance. He always has a punch of chance.
If he goes in there and Mirab doesn't feel that he's a threat, and Sean O'Malley's practiced that fucking striking game as well, and got stronger, bigger, and he goes in because Sean O'Malley, he looks like a skinny punk,
but he needs to practice a straight.
He can hit you from weird angles. That was his thing because he can just be standing here and just be like, "Wow!" Like his hands are at his side, and he just hits you on the top of the head, and you're like, "What the fuck?"
Like that knockout that he did to Aljamain Sterling or whatever.
Yeah, it was just weird. Like his hands were down, and then all of a sudden, smack. Yeah, he like shit whips his arms. Like, it's weird.
Yeah,
because he can get all that power behind it, and he's not broadcasting it at all. Yeah,
I was a huge fan of his.
He's a douche.
Man.
Yeah.
Fuck him. No, I'm just joking.
No, I like him. I liked him, but he's been kind of douchey.
And you know who else kind of was like that? Paddy Pimblett. I didn't like him for a minute, but I actually liked him a lot again.
He did good, man. He did what everybody said he was not going to do. Everybody thought they were feeding him to Chandler.
He beat the fuck out.
Yeah, it reminded me of this is a movie reference.
I was wrong about that fight, by the way. I took Chandler.
No, the reference is The Watchmen. There's a character in The Watchmen. This is for the nerds. A character in The Watchmen named Rorschach. He wears the mask that changes. Well, he got arrested on one of the movies, not the TV show, the movie. He got arrested. Well, he turned himself in because they were arrested superheroes because they were vigilantes. So he went in jail and he put like all the people that are in jail. So they all surround him. They all surround him and they're like, oh, you're locked in here with us. And he goes, look, let's not get anything fucking confused. Y'all are locked in here with me. That's the player I should to say. So that's what like everybody thought, oh, you're feeding Rorschach to the criminals. No, you're giving Rorschach a big meal. Like that's what I think. Paddy Pimblett he didn't just beat Michael Chandler. He beat him bad, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
really
that's
bad.
Like he knocked him out, right? Like
yeah,
the
like
first,
no chance. I think it was
Was it the second round?
TKO, I think.
Second round?
Let me see what round it was.
Because he called the second round. That's what he called. He said, I'm gonna knock him out. I'm gonna knock him out in the third round. Okay, so he didn't quite get it.
It was a TKO, yeah.
Yeah, what does TKO mean? That they stopped him from hitting him?
Knockout.
They stopped him from hitting him? Oh, okay, but he was still woke, but he wasn't awake?
Yeah, like not.
He wasn't defending.
Ow.
That's what it was. He wasn't defending.
But yeah, another fight that I want to talk about is Dustin Poirier's final fight.
He's supposed to bring Wayne out. Well, he wants to. I know Wayne's going to hear it, but we got to see what happens.
He wants to bring Wayne out.
Why would he not, bro? That's promotion for the Carter 6.
He's from New Orleans.
And that's promotion for the Carter 6. He's already been promoted heavy.
Exactly. So
why would he not do that? Ooh, unreleased track.
It just sucks he might lose his last fight.
Entrance to an unreleased song.
Because you know who he's fighting? Max Holloway.
Oh, it's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah, that's
gonna be
tough way.
For sure that they're gonna end it by it's gonna go all the way, or somebody's gonna get knocked out right at the end.
In which the three fighters you're always gonna have that with, which they always fight each other, which is funny. Justin Gaethje, Poirier, Max Holloway.
Because the last time Holloway upset everybody and knocked Gaethje out. No, Holloway was winning the whole time, right? And he's still. I know there was one match where.
You were talking about when Holloway was beating him up, and then Holloway gave him a chance. He was like, "Come to the middle."
Yeah, let's do it. And he went out. Is that when he knocked him out?
I think he did knock him out.
Yeah, but he went out there like that's gangster shit, bro. Like to go out there and just no guard, no guard, just swing, knock me out.
And he said that's why he did it. He was like, I wanted to give him a chance. Yeah,
exactly.
Like, I respect him.
That's like the phrase that, well, you fuck me up then. Like, you come out here and whoop my ass. I'll do anything you want. Whoop my ass. And he went out there and he threw the hands.
And they were throwing good.
And it could have been anybody's game when you're doing something like that. Like, it don't matter how good you did.
That's what I'm saying. That's like me, like when I'm beating somebody like on a game real bad, and I let them come
switching controllers with them. Yeah, it's like something.
Fuck it, I'll give you a chance.
Or like turning your controller upside down. Like we both got to do it, but no. But I mean that's gangster shit. But he was tired too. They were both tired as fuck. They just went out there and that's instinct. When you do that, I bet they don't even see. They just get out there and they like leave their body and just all right, bodies fight.
They're just swinging
because they're so trained. Like in training camp, man, they like become different people. I bet.
Oh yeah.
And they're just like. Put it on autopilot. Go in there and defend yourself. Let's see who did better at training their body. Like instincts and mind, and just sit back and watch what happens or wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah. You either get to step back or wake up.
It's like you're programmed. Like you're fucking a machine.
I don't know if you've ever been knocked out. It's an odd experience. Because
I've had a lot of seizures.
Yeah. It's kind of like that. Like you either, but instead of waking up and realizing you had a seizure, instead of that, you get to take a couple steps back after you see the other person have a seizure.
Yeah.
You're like, oh shit, wait. I'm good. Oh, I'm good. Like, oh shit. Okay, it's like closing your eyes and swinging, and then just hearing a clunk, and then you don't hear it,
connected,
and then you're not getting punched anymore, and you're like, okay, he's gone.
I think he might be done.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, or you get shoved by the ref, and you open your eyes, and you think you're getting your ass whooped, and it's really just the ref toning you away.
Hey man, get off him.
Yeah, I bet they just listen. Yeah, they just fucking throw down. I can't imagine that, bro. Like just like going forward. I feel like my body would make me jump back. Like I couldn't just stand there and just swing and let somebody else swing at me. I don't know if I could do that.
I've been doing it all wild, but. Yeah, I mean that. Just joking.
What you fucking do? I'm about to say. I thought you were about to fucking stroke.
But no, for real, dude, that would be tough. I don't think. I mean, I used to kind of want to be a fighter, but then I realized you're an epileptic, you're lazy.
Yeah, you don't need to be getting your head beat on. Yeah, you don't need to get your head hit on. Yeah, that'd be fucked. No, you definitely would. You wouldn't even make it out there.
Classes.
You'd have a fucking. It might help you, but you have to do slow because the first time because with that, it's induced by like max stress, right?
So stress and lack of sleep.
You're okay. You can't be a fighter. because they stay up all night and train. Yeah, no, it would be cool. Yeah, it would be great. But I could see you I could see your anxiety because I know mine would. Your anxiety the first time you get to like, okay, you train, but then like, oh, you're gonna get in the ring with somebody else and you're gonna throw down. But you can just train it. You don't have to spar.
Yeah, you're right.
Like you can just train it. Just train. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like learn moves. Classes, yeah, just learn moves like from somebody. Yeah, because eventually they're gonna be like, oh, you want to spar? And be like, no, I'm just doing it just to relieve stress or whatever. So then this is gonna do the opposite. So I'm straight. I don't want to go fight. Yeah.
Next time somebody try to fuck with me,
so you can defend yourself. Yeah, for like 30 seconds and then you stroke out.
Be like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, and they're like, oh shit, I whooped his ass. Oh yeah, you just grab him and then never let go.
Dude, you're going down. You can't breathe down, motherfucker.
There ain't no fucking guillotine tighter than a guillotine from a dude having a fucking seizure, bro. You're dead. He's gonna rip your head smooth off, dude. Pop your head off.
That's bad, bro.
Yeah, no, for real.
Because you know how like I wake up and my like muscles are so much pain because how tense they are.
We had no plan, no script, no clue, just two mics, some trauma, and a joint or two. Now here you are, still listening, playing it through. What's wrong with you?
Seriously, thank you.
We talk that shit and somehow it lands like therapy, but cheaper and with worse advice, man. If chaos had half the couch, we'd be fucking standing on it, oversharing for clout. It's entertaining, ain't no shame, we embrace it, we own it.